Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. Today, I want to answer the million-dollar question. The question that everyone wants to know after a breakup. The question that all my coaching clients, without fail, ask me. And that is, will I get my ex back? Of course, I always like to joke, well, I don't know. I'm not a psychic. It really depends on how much damage had been done in the relationship before the breakup. Look at it this way. You can't kill a relationship and then contact a dating coach and think that they'll be able to bring the person back. Just like you can't kill a person and then contact a doctor and think that the doctor can bring the person back. So you have to be careful how you deal with people in relationships. You can't just do whatever the hell you want, act any which way, and think that they're going to stay together. They're not going to stick around, and once they leave, it really depends on what their interest level was when they left, which is going to determine if they're going to come back. That's why you want to keep the interest level high. That's your only job. Well, not your only job. Okay, it's your number one job in a relationship. That's it. Everything you do and say, you have to ask yourself, is this going to raise their interest level or is this going to lower their interest level? Because if someone has high interest in you, trust me, they are not breaking up with you. However, as someone's interest starts to go down, when it gets below 50, they're out of there. So depending on their interest level when they left, they may or may not come back. If their interest level goes quickly below 50 to 30 or 20, then the relationship or what's left of it is pretty much on life support and they may not come back. That's why no contact is so important, because rejection raises interest level. So when you're rejected, your interest level has definitely gone up. But when you do no contact, in essence, you're turning the tables and you are now rejecting them. You're not chasing them. You're leaving them alone. So you're also rejecting them. And then that way, you start to raise their interest level. And they will also be wondering about you. It's like, why aren't they trying to get back with me? Why did they stop chasing me? Why did they stop begging? Why did they stop pleading? Why did they stop texting? Why did they stop showing up at my house in the middle of the night? No. And a question mark, because those are all questions, a question mark then becomes a hook and it pulls them in closer to you. That's why you have nothing to lose by doing no contact and so much to gain, because most people find no contact really difficult. But when you understand all the benefits of it, I guess it's kind of like eating broccoli. If you knew how good broccoli was for you, you would just eat it instead of trying to avoid it. And so whether your ex comes back or not is going to depend a lot on how you behave and what you do after the breakup. And that's why if you need help with your breakup, if you need to speak to someone who knows what they're talking about, and that would be a dating coach, then do it, because we can stop you from making mistakes and you'll have a much better chance of getting your ex back. Because if your behavior was such that it led to a breakup and now on top of that you're still doing things wrong, then your ex is not going to come back, unfortunately. As much as you may want to, you can't keep killing a relationship and thinking that you're going to bring it back to life. That's just not going to happen. So whether your ex comes back or not often depends on you. If you'd like more help with this, or if you're interested in private coaching with me, you can contact me at my website, theartoflove.net. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. If you're listening on YouTube, please subscribe. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.